I'm here with Gaucho pitching coach Dylan Jones. Great seeing you today. Great weekend.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me
Of
out.
course. Well, performances were amazing about everyone who took the hill this weekend. Goody, Schreier, Ager, Benbrook, Whiting, I can't even name them all. How do you, in particular our starters, how do you think their performance set the tone for the weekend?
Yeah, I think Goody does a great job on Friday. He's kind of settled into that role. He's kind of feeling comfortable in what he has to do on Friday, and that's give us a chance to win and kind of eat up as many innings as he can. He's going to figure out some hitters and kind of show the pitching staff, the coaching staff how to attack hitters and how he's attacking them. I think he went 5.1 to start it off. Which is always a good sign that he's getting a little deep into the game. I think that saves some bullpen for the end of the series. Maddie did a great job on Saturday, going game one. It was cold. There was a lot of excuses out there that he could have used. Yeah, he could have used, but he got after it and was pretty dominant. And he gave us a quality start. I think he went 6 innings, gave up no runs.
Held him scoreless.
Held him scoreless.
Fantastic.
Big West pitcher of the week,
Yeah,
which is pretty
that.
cool. So that was great. And then I think Reed Morin pitched more to who he was than he was the first outing, which was awesome. I think he went 6 2/3, and he had 4 pitches working. And I think when he does that and he's throwing strikes and he is who he is and sticking to his personality, good things happen. And I think it was good to see him do that, especially for a freshman to bounce back after a last outing where it was a little hairy,
a
little shaky. He was getting his feet wet in the college world, but it was exciting to see him put us deep into the game, and that really helps out the back end and the bullpen and give us the opportunity to win series.
He did great. Is there anything that you saw from him that you've been working on in particular, and he really showed out in those innings?
Yeah, I think with Reed, it's just he's and I hate to say it, but he was a freshman. He had his one freshman outing. The whole week I told him, I said, go be who you are. Let your personality show out there, and you're not a guy that's going to be timid and scared. You're gonna go for it and trust your stuff and believe in yourself. And I think he does a great job of that. I think we'll chalk up week one to first outing to nerves, but I think he got that out of the way, and he's gonna be good to go and big part of what we're going to be this year.
Yes, well, it's great to see. Oh, well, I think you already touched on it, but yes, Ager went 6 innings. Bremner came in and did 3 and did an amazing job holding the Ducks scoreless and really taking on Ager's great performance as well. What did these two do so well?
I think Matty did a good job of controlling his fastball. I think he had a couple free passes in there that probably wants back, but he was moving the fastball around. His slider was lights out. And then, I think the second, third time through the order of changing the game plan a little bit, throwing different pitches at him, using all 4, which is tough for any lineup or any hitter. And then Bremner came in and he suffocated the zone. I think he struck out 7 of 9.
Yeah, he was great.
7 of 9 in that 3-inning stint, and he's another guy that had a great bounce back. I thought he pitched well last weekend.
Yes, Ager said something. Ager said the same thing. He's like, that was not indicative. It was like, got to get the jitters out and the whole thing.
And even last week, I thought he did a pretty good job. But he just kind of got cheap hits all over the field, and I think he kind of wanted to change that this weekend and not give him a chance. And that was really good to see, because I think for 2 freshmen to have bounce back outings like that really shows who they are and where they're going to be. So that was really, really encouraging to see, and I think the team feeds off that, going, that's the Bremner that we know. That's who he's going to be, and that's exciting when the dugout can feel that energy with what they're doing out there.
And it's great for your offense. I'm sure it makes them a lot more comfortable stepping up to the plate when you have that kind of lockdown, taking control in the innings to come. It's no doubt all the arms are exciting. What would you say about everyone taking the mound that came out of the pen, like Benbrook and Whiting and all of them?
Yeah, I think we'll start, Friday. I think Benbrook came in for 1 pitch to get out of a jam, 1 pitch, 2 outs. I think that's pretty outstanding when anybody can do that, when he can come and do that job.
Right off the bench. Yeah. Nice and cold.
And I think that helps, the momentum get back onto our side when it could have gone to theirs. I think we scored a bunch of runs that next inning, maybe hit a home run. in that case, one of our main bullpen guys comes out of the game. We pass it off to another good guy, Alex Schreier. He goes 3 to finish it. And I still think Schreier is going to continue to get better and do what he's doing, but he's starting to feel more comfortable in who he is and back on the mound, which is really exciting because I think he's going to be a big piece of it. And his stuff is so funky and different that hitters don't know how to react. They got a fastball that's sinking and diving a lot, a big sweepy slider, and it's just uncomfortable for hitters. And it was good to see him get out there and go on attack, and he was hungry for it.
So his arsenal is pretty wide variety,
yeah,
I'd say.
Yeah, wide variety, and it's just a little different look, especially after coming from 2 lefties to kind of go righty on the side there. And then, out of the bullpen, I thought, Hudson Barrett, we talked about Bremner, but
phenomenal.
Hudson Barrett was exciting,
Yes.
A lot of composure out of a freshman. You got to see a little excitement. I know
Oh,
there's
yeah,
some
those videos.
Yeah.
A lot of poise from him, but he was hyped.
A lot of poise, but I think that excitement that he shows gets our dugout going, wants to score more runs, and then, Sam Whiting threw 1/3 of an inning, got 1 out to finish it, but when he only has to throw 1 inning, kind of shows that our guys are doing a really good job because he's a guy that can finish games for us, and it was good to see those guys get in, but also there was a lot of guys that didn't throw, and I think that shows kind of the depth and kind of the options that we have in that back end of the bullpen.
How do you think this weekend's going to go facing Xavier? Are we going to see a lot of the same faces, a little different?
I think it's always kind of up in the air. I think that we're going to be 3 weeks in now. Guys are going to start to figure out their roles a little bit and when they're expected to pitch and how they're expected to get guys out. But I think we're still kind of working through some things and, figuring out we're going to go 3 games into a midweek, which we haven't done yet, which is going to be exciting for everybody. But I think if we stick to who we are and our guys believe in themselves and trust in themselves and show their personality out there, I think it's going to be a good thing. And, it's Goody's job as part of that Friday guys to set the tone for the weekend, and I think he's been doing a good job for that.
Phenomenal. You guys are doing great. It's been so exciting, and good luck this weekend. Congratulations on last weekend with the whole sweep.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for talking.
Go Chos.
Go Chos.